This may be the cruelest kid you'll ever see. He jammed a firecracker straight into a frog's mouth. A second later, the frog exploded into pieces. His father rushed over in horror and stopped them. He said, "You've made a terrible mistake. You've angered the Frog Lord, and it will come after you. Once you harm its children, it can track you through their souls." His friend trembled and replied, "But we've already killed dozens of frogs." The father was so furious, he kicked the boy to the ground. Without wasting another second, he took his son to the Frog Lord's territory to beg for forgiveness. On the way, he told his son a story from his own childhood. Back then, there was a boy in his class who looked oddly like a frog. The other kids constantly mocked him for having no neck. The boy also loved spending time with frogs. Eventually, those same kids started hurting the frogs too. But before long, every student who had bullied the frog boy mysteriously disappeared. Just as the father finished the story, several enormous tongues shot out from the darkness. They instantly wrapped around the father and son, dragging them deep into a horrifying swamp. The next moment, they found themselves surrounded by an army of frogs. Then, they finally met the Frog Lord. To the father's shock, it was the missing frog boy. The Frog Lord looked at him coldly. "Back then, I wore a hat and disguised myself as a human, but all I got was your prejudice and your cruelty." Just then, a gigantic red frog slowly emerged from the water. The father's face instantly turned pale. The giant frog opened its mouth. Inside were the classmates who had disappeared years ago. The next second, the giant frog's tongue shot toward the father, ready to drag him into its mouth. But at the critical moment, a pistol suddenly went off. The bullet struck the Frog Lord. With their leader dead, the frogs immediately turned on each other, fighting for control. The father and son seized the opportunity and escaped. After returning home, the father quietly began eating something very strange.